Good afternoon, members of the board. My name is Mary Elizabeth Castle, and I'm the Director of Government Relations for Texas Values. Texas Values has consistently testified at the Texas State Board of Education for the First Amendment rights of students and to protect the instruction of key historical figures like Moses and the documents like the Ten Commandments. Unfortunately, what we are talking about today is not a new controversy that is unique to HB 1605 or the adoption of OER materials for English and language arts. What is at issue is a curriculum that chooses to use references to the Bible and religion being attacked for the mere fact of being religious and referencing the Bible. It is important to note that the First Amendment protects the mention of these materials in the classroom. A good example is the case Crockett v. Sworenson, and this comes from our President and Attorney. A study of the Bible would not offend the First Amendment, as the federal district court has stated. The First Amendment was never intended to insulate or public institutions from a mention of God, the Bible, or religion. Secondly, Texas law allows this type of instruction. HB 1287 that was passed in 2007, which many have referenced today, added to Chapter 28 of the Texas Education Code the allowance for elective courses for grades 9 and up of the Hebrew Scriptures in order to teach students knowledge of biblical content, characters, poetry, narratives that are prerequisites to the understanding of contemporary society and culture, including literature, art, music, mores, oratory, and public policy. In fact, a board member of Texas Values actually has a nonprofit that allows for this instruction in 50 school districts in the DFW area already, and they have been allowed to do that for several years. Lastly, I would like to end that recently I did teach at the university level for master's students in public policy, and I began my very first class with a quote from St. Thomas Aquinas. And one of my students actually said, like the name of the school, imagine going through your education and not even knowing what a saint was or why certain buildings were named after these individuals. So